And we are live here from the SAISD Sports Complex on RC Audio Sports 2. We're going to bring you a Friday Night Lights football game. It is a game from District 15 3A D2 where the YMLA Lions play. The only SAISD school that does not compete at the 5A level, the YMLA Lions competing in 15 3A D2, and they will be hosting the Cotulla Cowboys tonight. This is Robert Villafranca alongside Cesar Mendez. Reese Robinson will be on one camera. Gavin Quintanilla will be on the other camera, and we are very happy that you are here with us for this stream. We're going to take a real short break, and we'll be back. Don't go away.
When you're hit by a motor vehicle, there's nobody that tells you that there's most likely going to be $1 billion insurance company protecting the driver that just hit you. It's a mistake to play in traffic, just like it's a mistake to go against an auto insurance company all alone. When you get into a car crash, don't fight the $1 billion auto insurance companies alone. If you've been injured in a car crash, call Martinez and Associates today at 210-337-1111.
You're gonna see me shine, 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 walking on beams of light, 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 light.
La familia no es una cosa importante, es todo. At SAISD, family is practicing and making art. It's fulfilling your duty with honor. It's playing to win and changing lives through learning. Familia is getting you ready for college or getting you ready for your career. And at SAISD, the founding school district in the Alamo City, familia is not an important thing. It's everything. And it's available to any student, no matter where they live. So come join our familia. Now enrolling. Log on to saisd.net/enroll for more information, or call 210-554-2660.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Texas, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Been in a crash? It's illegal for lawyers to contact you first. If yours did, it could ruin your case. Don't trust law firms that break the law. Choose Martinez and Associates, voted San Antonio's best law firm 3 years in a row. After you've been in a crash, go with the law firm you can trust. Call Martinez and Associates. With us, it's personal.
Call 210-337-1111. That's 210-337-1111.
And we bring you back to the SAISD Sports Complex Friday Night Lights. The YMLA Lions hosting the Cotulla Cowboys on RC Audio Sports. We don't have the privilege of streaming Cotulla Cowboys football very often. We've got them here today for the first time that I can remember on RC Audio Sports. A great visit with Coach Rodriguez over in pregame, and we'd like to share that with you. Good evening, Robert Villafranca here on RC Audio Sports. We are at the SAISD Sports Complex, and this is a Martinez and Associates pregame show. We're visiting with the head coach of the Cotulla Cowboys. It's Coach Esteban Rodriguez. First of all, welcome to San Antonio.
Thank you for having us. Yes,
welcome to the SAISD Sports Complex. Coach Rodriguez, on RC Audio Sports, we don't get many opportunities to stream the Cotulla Cowboys. Tell our viewers what we can expect from the Cowboys football program.
Oh, definitely, man. It's a great opportunity. Our kids are excited getting out here, coming out in the city, to be honest with you. We play a lot out, South Texas, out in the country, stuff like that. Kids are excited, man. What you're going to see tonight is a well-coached, disciplined, hard-nosed football team. We're very physical. We pride ourselves on physicality, but at the same time, we try to be smart and be, play clean, but play successfully. Yes, sir.
Very good, Coach. I was going through the district schedule, and man, 2 squeakers that
Yes, sir.
didn't go exactly Cotulla Cowboys way, and but you've been right in several of those football games.
Yeah, man. It's definitely we had a rough start to district. Definitely, we've got a major issue with a bunch of injuries right now, and our kids have done a great job. Those that have been active have done a great job of, playing Ironman football. Offense, defense, special teams, made no excuse. As you mentioned, we've had a couple tough losses to start district, but like I tell our kids, man, we can't worry about the past in football. You've got to have a short-term memory, or things will continue to go south. So I think we've done a good job. Last week we had a good start against Natalia. We kept the pedal on, and we finished strong. So as I've told them, we've got to go 1-0 every week. Let's worry about the task at hand right now. And like I said, tonight we're hoping to play a good, well-rounded football game and come out victorious.
And to give our viewers a little reference, a 1-point loss to Nixon Smiley. It's not to remind you of some losses, certainly, but just to give our viewers some background. A 1-point loss to Nixon Smiley to open up district, and then a 2-point loss to Stockdale. It was 15-17. Those were, again, the Cowboys right there in it. Coach, offensively, who makes the Cowboys offense?
Offensively, man, we're led by our junior quarterback, number 2, Frank Torres. He's a dual threat quarterback, does a great job of commanding the offense. But I'll be honest, it's a offense by committee. We're about 4 deep at running back. We rotate at the X and Z receivers, on every play, just because of the fact that try to keep kids fresh. A lot of our kids go both ways. But definitely Rene Barrera, number 4. We have our senior running back, Marco Benavides, number 20. As I mentioned earlier, a lot of kids get in the rotation and get snaps early and often.
Your quarterback, Frank Torres, a dual threat, leading in the passing category, leading in the rushing category as well. Coach, how about defensively? What are some of the names that we're going to call out tonight?
And as I mentioned, number 20, Marco Benavides, senior. He's been with us. He's a 3-year varsity letterman. He definitely leads the charge. We have a junior, Ryan Sanchez, number 9. We've got a very good linebacking core. And on the back end, we're led also by our quarterback, number 2, Frank Torres. But as I mentioned, we rotate a lot up front defensively. Number 50, junior defensive lineman, Derek Aldaco. He's another one that's been with us for a few years now. He's fast, he's physical, and he plays hard-nosed football. A handful of these kids that we've had on the back end, specifically at the skill position, have been with us since they were freshmen. And they're juniors now, so we're kind of reaping the benefits of all their hard work. And as freshmen, they were thrown into the fire, and now we're kind of, as I mentioned, reaping the benefits of their hard work.
Well, very good. Coach, after the game, it's a long bus ride home to Cotulla. What's it going to be? What's it going to take for the Cowboys to ride that happy bus home?
Well, definitely, come out from the ensuing kickoff return, playing smart Cowboy football, as I mentioned, taking care of the ball, sustaining drives. Capitalizing in the red zone is the biggest thing. That's one thing that we've kind of struggled with, that we've been working on here recently, is finishing drives. And those, as you mentioned earlier, I know talk about crying over spilled milk, but those 2 losses we had, we outgained each of our opponents offensively, just weren't capitalizing in the red zone or finishing drives. So that's one thing that we really emphasize at practice, and we've been working on trying to get better at. So definitely, finishing drives, putting points on the board, and defensively is playing sound defense. Make sure all our guys are communicating, make sure on the same page, and eliminate the big play.
Very good. Lessons learned always, as you say, reaping the benefits from those freshmen that have been learning lessons now for 3 years. It's Coach Esteban Rodriguez, the head coach of the Cotulla Cowboys. Thank you for your time, Coach, and good luck tonight.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Robert Villafranca, again, the Martinez and Associates pregame show. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors.
Ready! Set! Go!
It's a bad idea to run a foot race against these guys, just like it's a bad idea to go up against the billion-dollar auto insurance industry all alone.
Hire Martinez and Associates. With us, it's personal.
And we welcome you back to the SAISD Sports Complex. Robert Villafranca with RC Audio Sports. We're in the Martinez and Associates pregame show, and we're visiting with head coach Andrew Campos.
How you doing, my friend?
How are you doing?
I'm doing all right, man.
The head coach for the YMLA Lions. Coach Campos, the Lions, just really having a tough season this year. It's you got this game and 2 games after this, but on your roster you've got some outstanding young men. We hear so many good things about Yanev Rocket King and some of his classmates. As the season winds down, what are you expecting from the senior leadership on this team?
You know, we had conversations, you know, with the seniors, and especially like, you know, Rocket. Rocket is a gentleman that, you know, he's a 4-year starter, 4-year letterman. You know, I brought the seniors up in practice, right, and then I let the younger guys see these guys, and, you know, just asking the younger cats to do these for these older guys, you know, and in return they got to want to make sure that they, you know, build a strong foundation with them too. So I think it's for myself, you know, we're having, you know, it's a big learning curve of being first-time head coach, and but I got guys like Rocket and my 8 other seniors to help me, you know, and so I'm pretty blessed, man, to have gentlemen that, you know, either 3-year starters or 3-year lettermen, or it's like Rocket, a 4-year letterman, to, you know, those men helped me become the coach that I am. You know, when I was a defensive coordinator, those guys were there, and you know, they're helping my career by helping those young guys. Yeah.
Very good. And Coach, you look at your roster, more than half of your roster, freshmen and sophomores. So they've got plenty of football left, but they've got 3 games in 2025 to play.
Yeah.
What are you hoping to see from the youngsters that will be back for another season, another 2 or 3 seasons?
Yeah. So I was having a conversation with one of my young guys, a freshman, and I told him, hey man, I know it's a jump from last year playing 8th grade football to being in Friday Night Lights and having you know, the big eye in the sky and everything going on. And he's like, I understand, Coach, I know. The best thing is those young cats, they're up to the challenge. And, you know, I told him, hey man, I gotta be on your shoulders, man, for the next 3 years, you know. And so I like the fact that they know what the task is at hand, and they know what they got to do, and the older guys are helping them understand what needs to happen. And that's always a win-win for me, man. And so if the foundation is built and we got help and we got more help, I think they're going to be fine. I think they're going to be fine. You know, I lose 9 seniors over this. And so I'm just excited to see what's going to happen in the future with those young guys.
Lose 9 seniors, but you gain 9 alums.
I agree, yeah.
And YMLA stands for Young Men's Leadership Academy. Coach, I got to say, as far as leadership is concerned, it sounds like you're really accomplishing the mission.
Appreciate that.
We wish you luck tonight. What's it going to take to beat the Cotulla Cowboys?
I'll tell you what, they have a good, strong quarterback, good running game. But I say, and I tell them every game, I said, I go into Monday saying, we're going to win. And anyone can get beat. And that's the mindset every week. And so I'm always positive, and I'm just hope my positivity just bleeds into my guys, you know.
Well, we're going to head back into the press box. Very positive. Coach Campos, always a joy, always a pleasure to visit with you. We wish you luck tonight, always, in all your endeavors.
Thank you, man.
Robert Villafranca on RC Audio Sports and Martinez and Associates pregame show. We'll be back after word from our sponsors.
¿Has estado en un choque? Es ilegal que un abogado se ponga en contacto contigo primero. Si el tubo lo hiciera, podría arruinar su caso. No confíes en abogados que rompen la ley. Martinez y Asociados, elegido como el mejor bufete de abogados de San Antonio durante 3 años, después de haber estado en un choque. Ve con alguien en quien puedas confiar. Llama a Martinez y Asociados. Con nosotros es personal.
Llame al 210-337-1111.
gonna see me shine, 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 shine. Walking on beams of light, 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 light.
At San Antonio ISD, parents and students have a choice to pick the best schools, a choice to take programs that explore a student's interests, and a choice to grow while keeping the future in mind. With so many options to best fit a student's needs, why go anywhere else? Choose SAISD. Apply now at saisd.net/enroll or call 210-554-2660 for more information.
And we bring you back live to the SAISD Sports Complex. The YMLA captains waiting for the Cotulla Cowboys counterpart to meet them at midfield. Captains for the Lions tonight, number 10 is Jordan Johnson. Number 11 is Yanev Rocket King. Number 21 is Dazzle Moore. Number 32 is Zan Paylette. And number 88 is Cruz Mason Pena. The officials for tonight's ball game, the referee is Ron Shaw. The umpire, Jamie Craig. The head line judge is Jack Goldberger. The line judge is Daryl Parker. The side judge is Scott Farquhar. The field judge, David Parker. The back judge is Steve Rodriguez. And there you have captains for the YMLA Lions and the officials for tonight. We'll wait to see who presents themselves as captains for the Cotulla Cowboys. The Cotulla Cowboys will send to midfield number 2, number 3, and number 20. Number 2 is Frank Torres. Number 3 is Ricardo Ruiz. And number 20 is Marco Benavides. You heard Coach Rodriguez shine some bright lights on Frank Torres and Ricardo Benavides, are captains for tonight. The Cotulla Cowboys, maroon and gold jerseys, maroon numbers, maroon pants there. Nice, good-looking helmet. The YMLA wearing their purple and gray, white helmets tonight. The Lions, also a very sharp-looking uniform. So we're at midfield for the coin toss. Gavin Quintanilla getting us a great shot there. It's Robert Villafranca got the play-by-play tonight. Cesar Mendez will do the production duties. Reese Robeson will have the what we call the 22 camera, and Gavin Quintanilla will be on the field as he is right now, getting us a great shot of the captain's huddle. So the great reveal here. Referee Ron Shaw will tell us that the YMLA Lions won the coin toss, and with the option they've elected to receive, the Cotulla Cowboys will kick off with and defend the south goal. The wind blowing from north to south, so the Cotulla Cowboys will kick into the wind in the initial kickoff. The Cowboys bring a 3-4 record. The Cowboys bring a 3-4 record for the season. They are 1-3 in district play. Close losses to Nixon Smiley, lost that one 6-7, and to Stockdale, lost that one 15-17. You heard Coach Rodriguez tell us that the Cowboys gained their opponents in both of those losses and had some trouble finishing drives and really concentrating on scoring once they get into the red zone. Lost to Poth 45-6. That one was not as close as the first two. And then last week got into the win column with a 42-7 win over Natalia. They've got YMLA tonight. They still have Dilley and Kansas City to play after tonight's game. YMLA yet to get one in the win column. 0-7 for the season. 0-4 in district play. Have lost to Stockdale, Dilley, Kansas City, and Nixon Smiley coming into this game. Got Cotulla tonight, and then Poth and Natalia to finish out the 2025 season. Just amazing that we are already in the final 3 nights of football in the 2025 season. It just goes by in a blink. Privileged to privilege to call all the games, to stream all the games from the SAISD Sports Complex. RC Audio Sports 2 on YouTube has done that for 3 consecutive years. This is our 3rd year of streaming every game from the SAISD Sports Complex. When we are done, we're going to stream 18. I believe this is game 15 for us. Still have 3 games left. And again, just to blink, we appreciate SAISD. And we appreciate SAISD for trusting us with this duty and allowing us to shine positive light on the SAISD kids and coaches, communities, and programs. It really is a labor of love for us, and we appreciate the opportunity to do that now in our 3rd year of streaming games from SAISD Sports Complex. The Alamo Stadium, of course, the temple of football in San Antonio, the rock pile, as many people call it. Just a landmark in the state of Texas and Texas football. It's a beautiful, beautiful facility. But what a great secondary facility the SAISD Sports Complex is. We enjoy so much streaming games from here. And, of course, too many teams to get them all on in Alamo Stadium every Thursday and Friday night. So the secondary field was required and was built several years ago. And just a great venue. This is a great venue for high school football. We enjoy doing this. Last night we streamed Jefferson and Sam Houston. Sam Houston won that game 27-20 here at the SAISD Sports Complex, and the Houston Hurricanes, with that win, have assured themselves of nothing less than a share of the district title, their first district title in quite some years. Congratulations to Coach Williams. Coach Badillo of Jefferson Mustangs has the Mustangs on the uptick as well. Played very, very well. Just weren't able to keep the Houston Hurricanes out of the win column. But tonight it's the Cotulla Cowboys and the YMLA Lions. Those in attendance are going to honor our flag and nation. The playing of the national anthem, we are going to do the same. My goodness. We'll let the YMLA LOTC depart the field and tell you a little bit about the musician. How about a round of applause from home? That is the YMLA LOTC, not the JROTC. This is the middle school contingent of that program. LOTC, they were sixth graders presenting the colors tonight, and bugling the national anthem for us tonight was Mr. Rodney Seal, a teacher at YMLA, and what a beautiful rendition. We are so happy to have experienced that. Hope that our streaming mic did it justice, but that was a beautiful rendition of the national anthem. In the pregame coin toss, the YMLA Lions they won the coin toss and they elected to receive. So no deferring here tonight. They're going to ask the Cotulla Cowboys to kick the football off to them to start the game. It'll be number 4, Rene Barrera, for the Cowboys, that will tee the football up and send it downfield. Dazzle Moore on one end, a long kick into the end zone, and the YMLA Lions are just going to watch that one go through the end zone. They will take the touchback, and the ball will come back out to the 25-yard line. The Lions will start their drive here. Robert Villafranca on RC Audio Sports 2 from the SAISD Sports Complex. Thank you for joining us tonight. While you're here, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, never miss one of our live streams. We thank you for joining us here tonight. We thank you for joining us on all of our streams. If you've subscribed and want to say hello in the chat room, please do so. We like to know where people are watching our streams from. Jordan Johnson will take the snap from under center, and looks like he may have had a little trouble with that snap. The ball goes straight down, and so does the pile. The offensive starters for the Lions at center is Jonathan Granato. The guards are Dominic Montes and Gloraris Moore. The tackles are Dayron Cepeda and Jonah Novato. Wide receivers, Nathan Reed, Anthony Amiris, and Cruz Mason Pena. The fullback is Yaniv Rocket King. The running back is Dazzle Moore, and the quarterback, Jordan Johnson. The toss goes out to number 21. He's contacted behind the line of scrimmage. Dazzle Moore will be tackled for a loss, and the down marker will be moved back about 3 yards. So make that 3rd down and 3. The Cotulla Cowboys, coached by the head coach Esteban Rodriguez. Defensive coordinator is Steven Mendoza. The offensive coordinator is Manuel Ramos. Special teams coordinator is John Zamzow. Assistant coach is Rolando Benavides, Ruben Marroquin, Raul Saldivar, and Ricardo Arambula. So there you go. After a mishandled snap and then a tackle for loss, 3rd and 13 for the YMLA Lions. Jordan Johnson's going to flip it downfield. He's got a receiver. Back shoulder throw, and almost connected with Cruz Mason Pena. Would have been a great catch if Cruz Mason Pena would have been able to come to that. But a one-step drawback, and downfield, the Lions testing the vertical here, defense against of the Cotulla Cowboys. Number 21 is Reese Garcia, a sophomore defensive back who was in cover there. He would have taken a great catch. Good cover by number 21, Reese Garcia. A high snap, but the Lions are on it, and they're going to send that one downfield away from the return man across the 50-yard line. Rene Barrera was waiting to return that. Ball nowhere in his vicinity. Goes out of bounds at about midfield, and the Cotulla Cowboys offense will take the field now from about 50 yards away from pay dirt. Defensively for the YMLA Lions, the defensive ends are Ivan Reyna and Gideon Okori. Defensive tackles, Dominic Montes and Gloriris Moore. Linebackers, Yaniv Rocket King, Jamari Harris. Safeties are John Novato and Anthony Amides and Cruz Mason Pena. The corners are Sebastian Cervera and Dazzle Moore. A quick out to number 4 for the Cotulla Cowboys, and he gets a couple of people to miss. The Well, right in the middle of the run. Right in the middle of the run, whistles blow, and the flag back here is holding. I don't know that Rene Barrera was ever brought down. A moot point, though, because the penalty was going to bring back whatever gain that was. The penalty was going to bring that one back. But an unusual whistle as the play was stopped. I don't know that forward progress was actually stopped, but the whistle stopped the play. Again, inadvertent or not, a moot point, as this penalty would have brought whatever gain that was back, and a 10-yard penalty that will be from the point of the foul. Officials having a short conversation about the call. Again, the officials, Ron Shaw is the referee, Jamie Craig is the umpire, head line judge is Jack Goldberger, line judge Daryl Parker, side judge is Scott Farquhar, the field judge David Parker, and the back judge Steve Rodriguez. So not a short conversation, a little bit of a longer conversation. The flag was thrown at about the 45-yard line, and the preliminary indication was holding against the Cotulla Cowboys. So, again, it looked like from here an inadvertent whistle, as it didn't look like the forward progress had been stopped. It looked like the running back number 4, Rene Barrera, was still moving forward.
After the penalty, we will replay the down.
Well, I didn't see a mark on. Honestly, I can only guess at what the final decision was, but we're right back to first down, and I didn't see penalty yardage being marked off. Looks like to me like a do-over. So 1st and 10 again for the Cowboys. And we'll drop back. The arm hit on the release. Frank Torres looking for a receiver in the flat on the far sideline. Looked like number 11, Braden Rodriguez, was the intended receiver, but number 33 for the YMLA Lions, Anthony Amir, is in there in a hurry and getting his hand on the ball, or the quarterback's release hand, and the ball was deflected, did not come anywhere near the receiver. Frank Torres wears number 2, and he's a little bit of a pistol formation there. He's going to take the snap and pitch. The YMLA Lions do not have the edge set, so a nice run. We're going to come back against the weak shoulder there. Number 20 is in the end zone. Score it for the Cotulla Cowboys. Number 20 is Marco Benavides. So a quick pitch gets Marco Benavides out on the edge. The Lions defense did not have the edge set. Benavides cuts back across the grain, coming back to the tackler's weak shoulders and into the end zone on, I guess, what's officially the first play from scrimmage for the Cowboys. So score that. Cotulla lining up for the extra point conversion. And the ball is up. Number 4 is Rene Barrera. The holder is Roberto Perales. Barrera gets the ball through the uprights and will score at 9 minutes and 51 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And the Cotulla Cowboys striking quickly.
When you're hit by a motor vehicle, there's nobody that tells you that there's most likely going to be $1 billion insurance company protecting the driver that just hit you. It's a mistake to play in traffic, just like it's a mistake to go against an auto insurance company all alone. When you get into a car crash, don't fight the $1 billion auto insurance companies alone. If you've been injured in a car crash, call Martinez and Associates today at 210-337-1111.
And we're back live at the SAISD Sports Complex. A one-play drive, 50 yards, a pitch to number 20, Marco Benavides, and he scampers the 50 yards to score around the left side of the offensive line. The Cowboys on the scoreboard quickly, and Rene Barrera back out to kick off. Left-footed kicker way deep at the 5-yard line. The Lions are going to bring it out. He finds a seam, he does. And the Cotulla Cowboys finally bring him down at the 40-yard line. Number 21, Dazzle Moore. He's got some wheels and he's got some skills. Found a nice seam. Credit to the Lions return team for creating a seam for him. Dazzle Moore recognizing it way out to beyond the 40-yard line to the 44-yard line. The Lions will enjoy their best field position of the short evening thus far. 1st and 10 for the Lions at their own 44-yard line. Back into a shotgun formation. The handoff is going to go to number 33 this time. And Anthony Ramirez is going to get some positive yardage for the Lions. About 3 of those positive yards. So bring up a 2nd down and 7. Quarterbacking for the Lions is a junior, Jordan Johnson. Where's number 10? The Lions do not employ an up-tempo offense, much more conventional, get back in the huddle, call a play, get to the line of scrimmage, eat up some clock, and then run the play. So the Lions break the huddle here with about 10 seconds left on the play clock. They'll do that generally all night long. Under center this time, Johnson is, and the handoff goes to the middle. Dazzle Moore again doesn't like what he sees, bounces and looks for some yardage on the right side off tackle and gets a few more positive yards there. So 5 yards on the first 2 downs will bring up a 3rd down and 5 for the YMLA for the Lions. The Lions head coach is Coach Andrew Campos. The offensive coordinator is LeVar Newsom. Defensive coordinator is Mark Pettis. The assistants, Lucas Vega, Scotty Payne, John Alvarez. Athletic trainer for the Lions is Casey Ovaya. So here we go, 3rd and 5, just shy of midfield, under center again. Fake handoff, looking downfield. He's got a receiver, but he also has a lot of defensive pressure, so unable to get a good throw. Looked like number 88, Cruz Mason Pena, again, had separated himself from the defender. But with that kind of rush, Jordan Johnson is going to have some difficulty being accurate. So chased out of the pocket, and 3 or 4 Cotulla Cowboys chasing him down to the sideline. Had to get rid of it in a hurry. 2 returners back now for the Cowboys. Number 12 is one of them, Roberto Perales. And a short kick. Oh, it hit. Oh my goodness! It hit the return man, and maybe simultaneous possession. The Cowboys will dodge a bullet there. It was a. Wait a minute. The call is overturned. The Lions ball. The first indication was it was coming to the. It was going to be the Cowboys that recovered the punt, but did not dodge the bullet after all. The bullet shot themselves in the foot. They did as the ball bounced up off the turf and off the return man's shin. The Lions doing a good job of covering right there. Jumped on the football, so moved the ball up about 22 yards for the Lions. 1st and 10 from the 28, from the Cowboys 28. Shotgun snap. Oh, man, again, number 88, Cruz Mason Pena. Just the Lions just a hair from connecting on these passes. A couple of big plays that they just missed out on. We're talking about a game of inches here. But Cruz Mason Pena, again, is doing a good job of running his routes and getting away from the defenders. He had a nice little window there, and Jordan Johnson just unable to deliver. But, man, just a game of inches. 2 big plays that the Lions have missed out on. 2nd and 10. Jordan Johnson will roll to his right just a bit. He's downfield, and this one is going to be overthrown. Cruz Mason Pena, again, the target, but nowhere near his vicinity. That was way overthrown. So we'll come back to 3rd and 10. We'll see what the thinking is for the Lions here at the Cotulla Cowboys 28-yard line. Would seriously doubt that this would be anything less than 4 down territory. So maybe 2 plays to get there. Don't necessarily have to convert on this 3rd down play. Jordan Johnson again under center, and Anthony Ramirez in the backfield with them. A toss goes to number 21, Dazzle Moore, around the left side, and he's gained about 3 of the 10 yards that they need to move the chains. 33, Anthony Ramirez gets the fake handoff and around and a pitch back to Dazzle Moore. A little end around. The Cowboys were there after a short gain. So the ball resting now at the 25. The Lions not quite yet in the red zone, but knocking on the door of the red zone. Jordan Johnson back in a shotgun formation, sends a man in motion. Ramirez takes the fake handoff, and the Cowboys in the backfield. Number 4, who we've called his name several times, Rene Barrera tonight, having a night in this, having a quarter, we'll call it that. Not exactly a whole night yet, but Rene Barrera is shining on offense and defense and special teams as well. So a tackle for a loss. The Lions will squander a golden opportunity as they started this drive at the Cowboys' 28-yard line. And now we'll turn the ball over on downs. It's the Cowboys going from south to north here at the SAISD Sports Complex. A little bit of a read option. The handoff goes to number 20, Marco Benavides. This time it is the Lions defense that is in the opponent's backfield. And Anthony Ramirez, who is also a running back, plays both ways. A tackle for loss for him. Second down, and we're going to call it 13 here. This is a district game. It's District 15, 3A, Division II that these two teams compete in. A shotgun snap, and again, Amidas is in the backfield to hurry the quarterback, but the little tuck and run for Frank Torres escapes the pressure, and a nice gain. Not quite to the line to gain. Looks like he's shy by about 3 or 4 yards. We'll wait to see the officials spot it. So we're going to call it 3 yards short. 3rd down and 3. This is ball resting at the Cowboys' 36-yard line. Frank Torres leads in both the passing category and the rushing category for the Cotulla Cowboys. A dual threat quarterback, as you saw right there. You pressure him, he's able to tuck and run and get some good yardage on it. This time he's going to hand the ball off, and we've got some good room out there around the right side. Number 12 for the Cowboys is Roberto Perales, and the Cotulla Cowboys offensive line will open up a nice gap for him, and then he will push out to the sideline and make a couple of guys miss, and he's in, just like that, in YMLA territory at the 41-yard line. 1st and 10, move the chains for the Cowboys.
1st down and 10 from the Lion 31.
A quick flare pass, and again, Roberto Perales. That's going to count as a run, as that was a backwards pass, not a forwards pass. So that'll go into his rushing stats. But we do have a flag back here in the backfield near one of the blocks, and the call is a holding against the Cowboys. So that game will be nullified, and not just nullified. We get tack on some negative yardage for the Cowboys after the hold. The umpire will start from the 41-yard line. Let's do that one again. The umpire will start from the 38-yard line, so 10 yards will get him somewhere out there around the 48. And we will replay 1st down. So this will be a 1st down and 16 yards to go. So the Cowboys not running an up-tempo offense either. Up-tempo, very trendy in high school football these days. Unusual to catch two teams that are not running up-tempo, but it gives us a little time to catch our breath between plays. And that ball's going to go a little misdirection. It's going the other way. Number 20 will take the shovel pass for the Cotulla Cowboys. That's Marco Benavides, and he's tackled for a loss. So second TFL for the Lions defense. And that'll bring up a second down and 17 now.
Second down and 17.
Here on RC Audio Sports, we stream volleyball. We stream 28-5A volleyball on Tuesday nights, and a big game going on at Harlandale. We have one of our faithful followers bringing the scores from there. We'll catch you up after this play. Quads up there on top, and a quick pass with some blockers ahead of him. He's going to bobble it, but he's going to hold on. Down the railroad tracks again, back to the weak side shoulder. The Lions are not able to tackle. He's not able to tackle him on that play, and he's going to surge to the goal line, and he scores. That was number 21, Reese Garcia, who took the ball and got on the sideline, jumped on that railroad track, and the Cowboys, I'm going to tell you, that running back coach for the Cowboys, not sure, he's not listed as a running back coach here, but credit to him as these Cotulla Cowboys runners do a good job of coming back to the tackler's weak side shoulder and making it very tough on a pursuit angle. So a left-footed kicker again. That is number 4, Rene Barrera, and that one is going to go right through the uprights. So 14-0, 4 minutes and 41 seconds left to play in the first quarter here at the SAISD Sports Complex. Mac Hakes, Southway Ford. Love to tell you about them, and David Benavides, Anthony Martinez. Mac Hakes, Southway Ford, located in the heart of Southside San Antonio on IH-35 between Zarzamora and Highway 16. Very convenient for much of our audience. But David Benavides and Anthony Martinez, I'm telling you, if you're thinking about buying a new or a pre-owned vehicle, stop. Don't do it until you talk to Anthony or David at Mac Hakes Southway Ford. They will make sure that you get the best deal on a pre-owned or new vehicle. And on top of that, we'll get to you the best trade-in value that you can get from your existing vehicle. So we welcome Mac Hakes Southway Ford to our sponsorship team, and we thank David Benavides and Anthony Martinez for their role in that. And we invite you to visit them if you're looking for a new or pre-owned vehicle. So I was telling you about 28-5A volleyball. The South San Bobcats are visiting the Harlandale Indians. The winner of that game will advance. Like the kickoff advances, that one's going to have to be fielded. It's not going to make it to the end zone. And number 21, Dazzle Moore, again, the return man out to about the 20. I think that the Lions thought that the football was going to make it to the end zone, but took a little bit of a backward bounce. Anyway, to end the suspense, tied at 1 set apiece, the Harlandale Indians beat South San 27-25 in the first set, and the Bobcats came back in the second set to win that one 25-15. It is winner advances. The loser of that match still has there's an outside chance that they can make it if Jay loses. But the winner will get themselves a dance invite, so that's a big game here, the final game of the season in a 28-5A volleyball, which we stream every Tuesday night. Dazzle Moore will go in motion. Anthony Amidas will get the quick flare pass. He's out of bounds here be at the 25-ish yard line, right at the 25. That'll be about a 3-yard gain on the play. So again, the Lions doing a good job on first down and getting some positive yardage there. Very important for a team that generally not terribly explosive, that's going to have to score on extended drives. Very important to have successful first downs. So positive yardage on first down out to the 25-yard line. Second down and 7 now for the Lions as Jordan Johnson will take the snap. A quick drop back. He's got a receiver, but he's unable to connect. Nathan Reed just beyond his reach in the flat. So no gain on second down. The yard marker won't move. The down marker won't move. So third down and 7 now after the incomplete pass. Good protection, I would say. Jordan Johnson had a very clean pocket there and a quick drop back, but he had a very clean pocket, was able to step up and make the throw, just wasn't able to make it accurately enough to get Reed to catch it. Jordan Johnson now from 3rd and 7, and the Cotulla Cowboys will send 6. A lot of big rush, and they go back to the well for that play, and again, unable to connect with Nathan Reed. So 4th down now, 4th and 7, and the YMLA Lions are going to have to concede this possession and punt the ball away. 2 return men for the Cotulla Cowboys. Number 4 is Rene Beretta. Number 12 is Roberto Perales. And you don't see a whole lot of that, but I'm going to say that's a pretty good move for a special teams strategy when they're kicking it away from your return men. Of course, it's like having... Oh, still on his feet and going back the other way, getting chased, a flag. So that one is surely going to come back as Rene Beretta finds his way into the end zone, and the officials will score that. We'll call that a touchdown, but we got a marker way back here at the 43-yard line, and I'm going to guess that was very, very likely an illegal block somewhere, a hold or an illegal block in the back, and that's coming back. Holding against the Cowboys will nullify that play, so we're going to come back. That touchdown won't count. But again, special teams, if they're kicking it away from your lone return man, you put 2 return men back there, a little bit harder to kick it away. You're going to get some returns like you just saw right there. It's like having 2 outfielders instead of 1. Generally speaking, most teams at just about every level just have 1 man back these days. Back in old school football, usually had 2 return men back. But again, nice move. I got a kudos to the special teams coach at Cotulla for making that checker move and putting 2 guys back and trying to assure a return. So Frank Torres will take the shotgun snap. He's going to drop back. He's looking downfield. Santos Cruz is his target, but incomplete. The ball will sail long and to the turf. No gain on the play, obviously, an incomplete pass. 2nd down and 10. The ball is at midfield. The Cowboys leading 14-0. We're at the 3-minute, 47-second mark of the first quarter here at the SAISD Sports Complex. Game 15 for us. Game 15 of 18 that we're going to stream on RC Audio Sports 2. Thank you to SAISD for that opportunity. Frank Torres in a pistol formation there is going to hand it off to the 2nd man through, and some squat rack weight room power moves from number 20, Marco Benavides, and a 10-yard gain just like that. Move the chains from the 50 to the 40. Marco Benavides not to be denied yards after contact. Now, I'm going to say about 7 or 8 yards after contact there. He was contacted after a very short gain, but he put the squat rack muscles in motion, and the Lions were not able to bring him down until he reached the line to gain. 1st and 10 at the Lions 40. Frank Torres in a formation, the shotgun formation. He's got trips bunch here on this side. He's going to roll to his right, but look back and on those post routes, and he's got a receiver. Number 1, Joe Rodriguez, gets behind the secondary and score that for the Cowboys. Trips bunch on the left side for the Cotulla Cowboys, and Frank Torres will roll to his right, then look back at the post routes that were being run from the backside. Joe Rodriguez gets behind the Lions defensive backfield, and a nice strike by Torres to Rodriguez, score it. Rene Beretta back in to kick the extra point, and Roberto Perales, his holder, a left-footed kicker that Rene Beretta is, on the tee and up again. Boy, he's been pretty accurate all night long. So 3 for 3 he's been. So 21-0 is the score here at the SAISD Sports Complex. Cowboys taking a big lead in the first quarter. Presidio Concrete, we welcome them back. 2nd year on our sponsorship team, Hector Gonzalez and Dre Gutierrez. We appreciate them and their loyalty and their belief in us, and shining light on these kids and programs, coaches, communities. if you've got concrete work to do, big or small, we're talking about gorilla enclosures at the San Antonio Zoo, concrete work at Vets Memorial Stadium, a foundation for a home, a porch or a patio. If you need if the work that you need has a concrete aspect to it, it's Presidio Concrete that you should be calling. If you're a big-time contractor and you've got a huge job and you need a sub-bid or a subcontractor in on the contract work, again, make sure that Presidio is aware of that construction and able to submit a bid for the concrete aspect. If you're a resident, you're a homeowner, need something on your property, again, Presidio Concrete is called. Big or small, private or public, commercial or private, Presidio Concrete is your call to make. And the Lions are going to bobble the first touch there on the kickoff, but will regain possession. Dazzle Moore hit hard as he went down to make sure that the Lions kept possession of the ball. That'll come back to just beyond the 25-yard line. We'll call it the 26. First and 10 for the YMLA Lions.
First down and 10, Lions.
First down and 10 for the YMLA Lions. Ball resting at the 26-yard line. And end around goes to number 12. Nathan Reed will take that and will be tackled at the line of scrimmage. Stephanie, thank you for joining us here tonight. Stephanie Ikunwe is watching the game tonight. And Stephanie, you wouldn't hurt her feelings if you went and watched the other game also. And but if you want to stay here, you know, nobody has to tell Bobby that you're watching this one. But great to have you on our stream, Stephanie. Jordan Johnson finds some room in the pocket, and boy, just again, just missing on these routes. The score shows 21-0. The Cowboys out way ahead here in the first quarter, but again, the YMLA Lions on each one of their possessions have really threatened to score. Cruz Mason Pena running some great routes and getting himself open, just unable to get the ball delivered to him. And big reason for that is the rush that the Cowboys are sending in on Jordan Johnson. But they've kept that big connection from happening, and 3 and outs for most of the night. Rolled to the left, and it was Dazzle Moore the target, but again, just off target there. And again, 4th down and long. The Lions punter will be back out on the field to send that downfield. Number 12 for the Cowboys, Roberto Perales. Number 4, Rene Barrera, both back here to return the kick. So a little bit more difficult to kick away from 2 guys than it is to kick away from 1. Anthony Amidas will punt the ball for the Lions. A low snap, and he's going to take it. The Cotulla Cowboys did not have the edge protected there, out of bounds. And, boy, a fake punt, a very timely fake punt as the Cotulla Cowboys were caught off guard. And a first down for the Lions. No punt. Move the chains. Ball resting now at the 37-yard line. Ball resting now at the 37-yard line after a first down for YMLA, the first one that they have earned this night. Still in the first quarter. Jordan Johnson taking the snap underneath, and looked like he handed the ball off to the first back through. Anthony Amidas
the ball handler.
contacted at the line of scrimmage and maybe behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like a TFL for the Cowboys defense, a 2-yard loss, and that'll bring up a 2nd down and 12. We thank you for watching. If you've subscribed to the channel, you can come in on the chat room and visit with us. We're always interested in where people are watching our streams from. We've had some very interesting locations. Jordan Johnson again will be hurried, and Cruz Mason Pena just out of reach. Can't make that connection tonight. I think the most interesting place that someone has caught one of our streams is up in the air. A hostess for Southwest Airlines flying across the country had a niece playing on in one of the games that one of the volleyball games that we were streaming, and she let us know that she was up in the air watching the stream. Miracle of technology that made her day. All over the United States, all over Northern Hemisphere, Australia. Oh, almost intercepted. 21 for the YMLA Lions was Dazzle Moore, and number 21, Reese Garcia for the Cotulla Cowboys. Had two hands on it, just wasn't able to snag it. From England, from Hawaii, from Qatar, from Saudi Arabia, from California, from New York, from South Carolina, from Virginia, just some of the places that I can recall that people have watched our streams from. Monterey.
Number 4, Rene Barrera. Number 12, Roberto Perales for the Cowboys.
Oh, the punt is touched there. The YMLA Lions are going to regain possession. The ball was contacted in the backfield. The punt was, and it rolled forward. The Cotulla Cowboys for some reason made a play on it, and once they touched it, a live ball. The Lions benefiting from a special teams mistake here for the Cotulla Cowboys, and ball now up at the 48-yard line. So second miscue for the Cowboys on special teams, and the second time that the Lions have taken advantage of it. 1st and 10 for the Lions as we are under 1 minute in the first quarter. Jordan Johnson from under center is going to hand that one off on a end around. Number 12 gets the carry, Nathan Reed, and he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage, a 1-yard loss.
Sanchez for the Cotulla Cowboys. Loss of yardage on the play brings up 2nd down.
Jordan Johnson, the quarterback for the YMLA Lions, a junior, looking over to the sideline and getting the play called in. And I think that will be the last play of the first quarter. The Cotulla Cowboys leading 21-0. We are taking we're going to tell you about 7 Cents Media. 7 Cents Media, you know them, even though you don't know you know them. Sebastian Castro, Isaiah Castro, Arissa Castro, Caleb Castro do great work for us on our cameras and technology on our streams. Can also produce very professionally a podcast, a documentary, a music video, a big event that you want videographed. 7 Cents Media can do that for you. You've seen their work right here on our streams. If you've got one of those tasks for them, give them a call. I know that you will not be disappointed. And Yvette Deas has joined our sponsorship team. Soul, Rose, Medicare, and Legacy will help you through the process of choosing a Medicare insurance policy. And we are in late October, November, December, of course, is the re-enrollment period for for Medicare. Even if you love your policy, what happens with Medicare is they can change from one year to another. Make sure that you're taking a good look at it, and you can call Yvette Deas to do that. She does that all day long. She'll help you make a right decision. She'll help you study all those policies out there. Get your right decision. Jordan Johnson rolling to his left. He's got a receiver, and it is number 33, Anthony Ramirez. This time they connect. Let's move the chains. That was a 12-yard gain. They only needed 11, so move the chains. The ball at the 41-yard line, the Cowboys 41-yard line. So the Lions finally connect on a forward pass. Anthony Ramirez, a nice catch for him here on the near sideline. the junior wide receiver defensive back. He's not done with his football days, even after 2025. So a 1st and 10, first set of downs, fresh set of downs for the Lions. Jordan Johnson is going to split the receivers. At Cruz Mason Pena on a post route and number 21 Dazzle Moore on an out route. And Jordan Johnson will split those two receivers. The ball will fall incomplete. 2nd and 10. Under center, Johnson will look downfield. He's got Cruz Mason Pena on a quick slant, and they connect. So the passing game showing some promise here in the second quarter. For the Lions, they'll need the passing game to move the ball against this stout Cotulla Cowboys defense. And some near misses in the first quarter. Of course, near misses won't move the ball for you, but 2 completions here on this drive, and the Lions showing some promise. Their best drive of the evening comes with 2 completions, coincidentally. Jordan Johnson will move up to the line of scrimmage and take this snap directly from the center. And hand that one off to Martinez, and the surge, the Cotulla Cowboys will win that surge, and Martinez will be driven back. Amirs will be driven back to the 36-yard line, so credit to the defensive line of the Cotulla Cowboys as they surged and pushed that line of scrimmage back. Amirs was taking the handoff at the line of scrimmage before he was done. He was about 3 yards back, going in the wrong direction. So 4-down territory, obviously 4th and 5 for the Lions. Under center again, and the handoff goes to Amirs. Amirs gets contacted and contacted again. 10, 11, call it 9. Cotulla Cowboys on that tackle. Be easier to call the individuals that were not in on that tackle than to call all 9 of them that helped, that assisted. So denied another first down. The Lions were. The Cotulla Cowboys will take over at their own 36-yard line. Up 21-0, 9 minutes and 31 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Got an official's timeout. Jocelyn Torres was the player of the game for South San, and their big win over MacArthur this past Tuesday night. Of course, sets them up for a big game tonight at Harlandale. Congratulations to Jocelyn Torres, our most recent player of the game. The handoff goes to the Cotulla Cowboys running back, number 26, Trevor Rodriguez, and Coach Esteban Rodriguez shared with us at the pregame visit. We've got a flag back here, so that play won't count. But Coach Rodriguez was shared with us about how they run offense by committee, and they run 4 or 5 running backs in. Holding against the Cowboys will bring the ball back. So Rodriguez big gain won't go in the books. The mark-off will start at the 36-yard line. So the mark-off will end at the Cowboys' 26-yard line. A 10-yard penalty will replay first down. It's 1st and 10. Again, the Cowboys, neither the Cowboys nor the Lions running much up-tempo. Both of them going in the huddle, very deliberate about the snap. This is under 5 seconds, and the Cowboys will snap that. Ball goes right up the middle. The Lions defense is up to that one, and not much gain on the play.
Ball carry was Layhoff for the Cowboys.
And speaking of running backs by committee, number 18, Alec Aleja, I believe that's the first time that we've called his name tonight.
Brings up second.
gets a carry. Second down and 20 from their own 26-yard line. The Cotulla Cowboys in shotgun formation. One back there with Frank Torres. A quick drop back, and the rush is coming. Torres is going to evade the rush and tuck and run and get the ball, gain about 7 of those yards back. Not back to the original line of scrimmage just yet.
Run out of bounds by the Lions. Ramirez was the ball defender.
Amir is credit for the defense as he escorts Frank Torres out of bounds. A good rush by the Lions defense, but Frank Torres able to get out of the pocket and get downfield. Frank Torres again, good protection. The pocket begins to collapse on him. He's got a receiver downfield, and it's a catch. Number 9, it is Ryan Sanchez. So this time the Lions unable to get to Frank Torres. Frank Torres looks downfield, and he had a receiver behind the defensive backfield. Ryan Sanchez with a big catch there. And not only move the chains, but now in Lions territory, ball resting at the 30-yard line.
17 Cowboys from the Lions 30-yard line.
The YMLA Lion faithful always here in attendance, calling for some defense. Got a timeout on the field, and it is the Cowboys who have called it. Coach Rodriguez not liking something that he sees about the alignment. You're watching high school football here on the RC Audio Sports 2.
Get ready. Grab it, let's go.
Come on, Victor. Hold it. Go.
You're gonna see me shine, 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 shine. Walking on beams of a light, 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 light. Oh, oh, oh.
Coach Rodriguez of Cotulla not liking what he saw. He calls a timeout and brings his troops over to discuss this. A first down and 10, the ball resting at the Lions' 30-yard line. The Cowboys with a commanding first half lead, 21-0 is the score. Frank Torres with Rene Barrera at his side in the backfield, and the Lions threaten a blitz. The handoff goes again. The Lions unable to set the edge. Rene Barrera will take the handoff and take advantage of nobody at the edge. Will turn the corner upfield and gain a first down. In the red zone, the Cotulla Cowboys are. Coach Rodriguez talked to us about this and how important it has been for the Cowboys and what a point of emphasis it's been to finish their drive. So here they are in the red zone. Coach Rodriguez tells us that the Cowboys have had some difficulty scoring once they are in the red zone. So we'll see how this plays out. 21-0 is the lead for the Cowboys. We're in the second quarter here at SAISD Sports Complex. And this time it is a timeout. The Lions have called it. So we're going to take a timeout with them as Coach Campos calls his troops over. 21-0 in the second quarter at the SAISD Sports Complex here on RC Audio Sports 2.
Ready! Set! Go!
It's a bad idea to run a foot race against these guys, just like it's a bad idea to go up against the billion-dollar auto insurance industry all alone.
Hire Martinez and Associates. With us, it's personal.
You're gonna see me shine, 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 shine. Walking on beams of a light, 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 light.
And we bring you back live after the Lions timeout. The Cotulla Cowboys again in that trips bunch formation. We saw a roll right and throwback the last time they were in this formation for a score. The officials allowing the 1 minute timeout countdown to expire. And 6:57 will reappear. 6 minutes and 57 seconds left to play in the first half. 1st and 10 in the red zone, and Frank Torres is going to take the snap, and it's a quarterback keep right up the middle. The straight call there. About a 9-yard gain on the play. So the Cowboys, of course, can earn a first down here without scoring. If they get inside the 5-yard line, they'll get a fresh set of downs. If they get inside the 5-yard line without scoring, that is, they'll get a fresh set of downs. So 2nd and a long one for the Cowboys. Torres will ask for the snap, and this time he will hand it off, and the tackle is made by number 11 for the Lions. It's Braden Rodriguez, right at the line of scrimmage. I beg your pardon. Number 11 is Yaniv Rocket King. That's who it is. I should have known that. 4-year letterman for the Lions, and an outstanding young man. So 3rd and short. Frank Torres will ask for it again. Student body left around the left side here to the corner. Torres will cross the goal line before he gets to the pylon. So score that a touchdown for the Cowboys. And Coach Rodriguez was concerned about scoring in the red zone. The Cowboys accomplished that on this drive. Rene Beretta, left-footed kicker, back in for his 4th attempt at an extra point. He's been perfect on 3, and he's immune to the announcer's jinx, obviously, right through the uprights. Those uprights could be 5 yards apart, and I think he would have made every single one of those extra points. 5 minutes and 36 seconds left to play in the second quarter here. The Cowboys out ahead 28-0 over the Lions. And we bring you back live for the Lions. John Navarro and Dazzle Moore at the 10-yard line waiting for Rene Beretta's kick. The Lions have shown some promise on a couple of the drives, just have not been able to extend them. Still, again, it's missing that explosive play. They're going to have to count on some long drives to get a score up on the board. A squib kick. The Lions kind of slow to respond to it. They finally do, and will gain possession now out beyond the 25-yard line.
On the ball for the Lions. It'll be 1st down and 10 Lions.
Officials look like they're going to mark that at about the 28-yard line. 2 timeouts for both of these teams here in the first half. Each of them have used one, have burned one of their 3 allowed. So the Lions back in on offense, starting from their 28-yard line. Amir is behind Jordan Johnson. Jordan Johnson again taking the snap from under center. Will send Nathan Reed in motion. And the surge again, the Cowboys winning the surge. So the those plays that are between tackles and trying to hit that A and B gap, I think the Cowboys have won every one of those plays.
Number 33, Martinez was the ball carrier for the Lions, taken down by a number of Cowboys.
Big number 52, Randy Garcia, one of the tackles. .55, the right defensive end is Eduardo Ortega. Number 18 at the other defensive end, Alec Leja. And we've got a timeout. Number 60 is the other defensive tackle. Wanted to call his name out, Omar Chapa. The defensive line doing a heck of a job for the Cotulla Cowboys today. You're watching high school football from the SAISD Sports Complex on RC Audio Sports 2. Thank you for joining us.
Gonna see me shine, 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 shine. Walking on beams of light, 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 light.
So we're back. It's a 2nd down and 10. The Lions, after a timeout, they've got one remaining, and a counter play again between tackles, and the surge all night long has belonged to the Cotulla Cowboys. And again, on that play, a tackle for a loss, a 3-yard loss, will bring up a 3rd and 13.
Loss of yardage on the play brings up 3rd down.
Ball ticking down here. I mean, the clock ticking down here in the second quarter, approaching the 4-minute mark of the second quarter. We are in game 15 of 18 that we're going to stream from the SAISD Sports Complex. Always a pleasure to do so. We just we enjoy this venue so much. Jordan Johnson, quick handoff. It's across the middle. He'll get intercepted as the ball is slightly overthrown. Number 12 will get the interception, and he will take it back all the way. Roberto Perales. Let's take another look at that. And again, just missing the post pattern. Roberto Perales in the perfect position for it. He's going to catch that and doesn't have any second thoughts about turning that one south, and he's in the end zone for the Cotulla Cowboys, point number 34. 5th touchdown of the night for the Cowboys. 4 of them offensive and 1 now defensive. Rene Barrera back in to kick. Ball's on the tee, and this one is blocked. So the YMLA Lions will deny Rene Barrera a perfect kicking night. You are watching high school football on the RC Audio Sports 2 YouTube channel.
The San Antonio Independent School District has the resources, the staff, and the schools to take your inspiration and make it a reality. No matter where you live, what language you speak, or where you want to go, SAISD will get you there. Register now at saisd.net/enroll or call 210-554-2660.
And we bring you back live to the SAISD Sports Complex. We have an update on a 28-5A volleyball game being played at Harlandale High School. The South Sand Bobcats visiting there. The Bobcats have taken the 3rd set, so now up 2-1 against Harlandale. The South Sand Bobcats are. This is a winner advances, and the loser doesn't necessarily is not necessarily eliminated. Depends on how John Jay does against Southwest Legacy. John Jay wins, then John Jay, in the winner of this game, will advance. So a line drive kick to the 30-yard line. The Lions will make sure that it is theirs to give to the offense. Number 12, Nathan Reed, comes back to make the recovery. So the Lions will start this drive from the 34-yard line. Call it a 1st and 10, we will. For the Lions, Jordan Johnson getting instructions as he heads back to the huddle. A 4-man front. The Cowboys have been in all night long. They're going to send a linebacker up the right side of the offensive line. The Lions will win the surge here. One of the few times tonight where they have won the surge against this defensive line. But a 3-yard gain on the play will bring up a 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd down.
Cody Knowlton, the PA announcer for the SAISD Sports Complex tonight. Michael Berryman on the official clock, on the game clock. Cody, I beg your pardon, not Cody Knowlton, the PA announcer, but Johnson will toss that one back to Nathan Reed, and Nathan Reed will struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll bring up a 3rd down and 5. Cody Knowlton has a special guest spotter for him tonight. His daughter, Stephanie, with him in the press box, spotting for him as he does PA duties. Got a timeout on the field. We're going to take it with them. You're watching high school football on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel.
¿Has estado en un choque? Es ilegal que un abogado se ponga en contacto contigo primero. Si el tubo lo hiciera, podría arruinar su caso. No confíes en abogados que rompen la ley. Martinez y Asociados, elegido como el mejor bufete de abogados de San Antonio durante 3 años, después de haber estado en un choque. Ve con alguien en que puedas confiar. Llama a Martinez y Asociados. Con nosotros es personal.
Llame al 210-337-1111.
And we're back live at the SAISD Sports Complex. Both the Cowboys and the Lions have burned 2 of their allowed 3 timeouts this half. The Cowboys calling a timeout, hoping to get the ball back with plenty of time to get another one up on the board. The pitch will go back to Anthony Ramirez, but the Cowboys pursuit defense right there with him, and back to the line of scrimmage Ramirez is, but not much more than that. Forward progress was stopped before he went out of bounds, so the clock will continue to roll unless the Cowboys call a timeout, which they do, with 2 minutes and 16 seconds left to play. So the Cowboys will go to their sideline, the Lions will come to theirs, and we're going to take a short break. The Cowboys calling a timeout, trying to leave enough time up on the clock for their offense to maybe put another one on the board. A good punt, nose down, a fair catch for the Cowboys. And Roberto Perales, that won't show up on a stat sheet anywhere, but that's a nice catch. That nose down punt is not easy to field. So the no time off the clock, 2 minutes and 11 seconds. Remember, we have a 2-minute warning as well. The team tonight, Robert Villafranca, yours truly, handling play-by-play tonight, and production by Cesar Mendez. Video camera, Reese Robinson. The other video camera, Gavin Quintanilla. We certainly love working with this team. Quick pass and a nice block is going to spring. I think that's Alec Leja on the sideline again, coming back to the weak shoulder, as we pointed out several times, and not to be denied. Number 9 it is, Alec Leja, a great block over there on the perimeter. And then, again, I'm going to say kudos to the running back coach, as these kids that are running on the sideline, they know to come back and attack that weak side shoulder. They'll come back to the middle of the field, and boy, that's been very effective for the Cowboys on several plays. Good technique for a running back, or for a receiver in that case, for a ball carrier. Good technique. Got an unsportsmanlike conduct, a dead ball foul that will be enforced, will be assessed at the kickoff. The touchdown will stand, and the extra point will come from the 3-point line, or not the 3-point line, the 3-yard. Basketball is upon us, the 3-yard line. Watch some basketball this week as NBA season started. The extra point is good for the left-footed Rene Barrera. So back on the successful extra points, he is 41-0 is the score. You're watching high school football on RC Audio Sports 2.
Get ready. Grab it, let's go.
Go, Victor. Go.
You're gonna see me shine, 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 shine. Walking on beams of a light, 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 light.
When you're hit by a motor vehicle, there's nobody that tells you that there's most likely going to be $1 billion insurance company protecting the driver that just hit you. It's a mistake to play in traffic, just like it's a mistake to go against an auto insurance company all alone. When you get into a car crash, don't fight the $1 billion auto insurance companies alone. If you've been injured in a car crash, call Martinez and Associates today at 210-337-1111.
And we are back. The Cowboys kicking from their own 25-yard line, as the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty was assessed at the kickoff. The Lions, number 61 is Jonah Navarro on top of that squib kick. And the Lions will have a short field with 1 minute and 52 seconds left to play. Still have a timeout on their ledger to use if they need it. So a short field for the Lions starting this drive at the Cowboys' 43-yard line. Under center, Jordan Johnson is. The handoff is going to go to Big. Anthony Amir is the defensive line is there for the Cowboys. So no gain on the play. 2nd down and 10 as the clock continues to roll.
No gain on the play brings up 2nd down.
The Lions with a timeout. The Cowboys have used all 3 of their timeouts allowed this half. Lions will hope to move it just a bit before they use that timeout. Letting the play clock get down to under 5 seconds before they snap this. And the toss goes to number 12, Nathan Reed, but the Cowboys quickly in on that play, and a tackle for a loss for the Lions. Third down now and 16.
Loss of yardage on the play. Brings up third down and 15.
44 seconds left to play in the half. 24 seconds on the play clock, and the Lions are going to let that play clock wind down a little bit before they take this snap. A fumble on the play. The Lions have come up with that, and assuming from their strategy there on the previous play, letting the play clock wind down, assuming that will be the final play of the first half. We will, as we always do on RC Audio Sports, bring you the halftime performances, as we always do, shining light on the programs, athletic and fine arts as well when we can on RC Audio Sports. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we'll bring you the halftime performances.
Ready! Set! Go!
It's a bad idea to run a foot race against these guys, just like it's a bad idea to go up against the billion-dollar auto insurance industry all alone.
Hire Martinez and Associates. With us, it's personal.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Texas, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
You're gonna see me shine, 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 shine. Walking on beams of light, 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 light.
The San Antonio Independent School District has the resources, the staff, and the schools to take your inspiration and make it a reality. No matter where you live, what language you speak, or where you want to go, SAISD will get you there. Register now at saisd.net/enroll or call 210-554-2660.
And we are at halftime here at the SAISD Sports Complex. You are watching this game and halftime on RC Audio Sports 2. As we always do on halftime, we are going to roll our cameras. I'm going to turn my mic down, turn up the PA mic so that he can describe what is going on the field. We're going to enjoy it. Stay here with us. Enjoy it with us.
We appreciate the legacy you've imprinted on our community. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you, gentlemen. It's now time for the moment we've all been waiting for, the presentation of this year's homecoming court winners. This year, YMLA students voted for peers who continuously focus on 3 core values: leadership, character, and discipline. Students voted for their classmates who demonstrate incredible leadership in their clubs and teams, the ones who consistently display character through kindness and integrity, the ones who show the discipline to work hard and hold themselves to the highest standards. These individuals have earned the respect of their classmates through their actions all day in and day out. It is now my distinct honor to introduce the students who were voted as the most exemplary among our student body. Our first young man, Mr. Joe Luna, earned the award for Lord. Joe is currently a freshman at YMLA and participates in band, basketball, and track and field. Additionally, he has attended YMLA since 4th grade. Furthermore, he is a great role model and provides frequent encouragement to our younger YMLA students. Escorting Joe down the field are his parents, Mr. and Mrs. Pettis, along with his brother, Rob, who graduated from YMLA in 2024. Next is our Duke, Mr. Christopher Kelsey. Chris is a sophomore at YMLA and is currently taking dual credit classes through McMurray University. Additionally, Chris is a member of our school's varsity cross-country team and basketball team. His peers describe him as being dependable, as he frequently volunteers his time in raising money for the class of 2028 while serving as the co-treasurer. Chris is being escorted by his mother, Jenny Kelsey, and his father, Matt Kelsey. Our homecoming prince is Mr. Gazelle Moore. Gazelle is currently a junior at YMLA and his class valedictorian. Additionally, he also actively volunteers with various community organizations across the city, such as the Eco Rise program of San Antonio and San Antonio's Youth Engagement Council for Climate Initiatives. Aside from being an outstanding student, Gazelle is also a member of YMLA's varsity cross-country team, football team, and track and field team. Gazelle is being escorted by Danae Espinoza. Our final homecoming honoree is Jonathan Granado Jr. King of YMLA's 2025 homecoming winners. Jonathan is currently a senior and has attended YMLA since his elementary years. Additionally, he is a member of the National Honor Society, as well as an officer for the class of 2026. Jonathan is well loved around campus and considered to be a top leader amongst his peers. His parents, Jonathan and Crystal Granado, are escorting Jonathan down the field, as well as his precious sister, Dakota. Let's give a huge round of applause to our young men. What an incredible group. This concludes our 2025 homecoming presentation. Thank you all for joining us this evening. We would also like to recognize the Young Women's Leadership Academy School for supporting us on this special night. Let's hear a round of applause for the Young Women's Leadership Academy Primary School cheerleaders. Thank you all.
And that was the YMLA's portion of halftime. We were at the SAISD Sports Complex. You're watching this on RC Audio Sports 2 on YouTube. We're going to take a short break, and then we're going to enjoy the Cotulla High School Marching Band.
When you're hit by a motor vehicle, there's nobody that tells you that there's most likely going to be a $1 billion insurance company protecting the driver that just hit you. It's a mistake to play in traffic, just like it's a mistake to go against an auto insurance company all alone. When you get into a car crash, don't fight the $1 billion auto insurance companies alone. If you've been injured in a car crash, call Martinez and Associates today at 210-337-1111.
And we are back live at SAISD Sports Complex. You are watching halftime on the RC Audio Sports 2 YouTube channel. We thank you for joining us. And as we always do, we shine positive light on not just the athletes on a Friday, on a given Thursday or Friday night, but the fine arts programs as well. We always enjoy the halftime performances, and we enjoy so much bringing them to you. As the Cotulla High School Marching Band is getting ready to take the field, I am going to mic myself down just a bit and let the PA announcer tell us what we're watching.
So she wasn't original. So the original, like.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome to the field the mighty Cowboy Band. The MCB is under the direction of Amanda Smith, Marlene Ramirez, Jorge Chapa, and Joey Lara. The band is led onto the field by drum majors Alejandro Coronado Magana and Esteban Moreno. Tonight, the MCB will perform their UIL competition show entitled Elemental, featuring music from The Lion King, Avatar: The Last Airbender, Guns N' Roses, Bruno Mars, Stravinsky's Firebird, and Adele. Featured soloists are Sandra Lopez, Elijah Rios, Christian Ramirez, Sebastian Lopez, and Esteban Moreno. Let's hear it for the mighty Cowboy Band. Animo!
The Cotulla High School Marching Band taking the trip here to San Antonio to support the football team and make their communities proud. If you're watching from Cotulla, we appreciate you coming into our stream, and that's why we do it. Robert Villafranca on RC Audio Sports 2 YouTube. We have concluded our halftime performances, and we're going to take a short break. Come back for the second half.
When you're hit by a motor vehicle, there's nobody that tells you that there's most likely going to be a billion-dollar insurance company protecting the driver that just hit you. It's a mistake to play in traffic, just like it's a mistake to go against an auto insurance company all alone. When you get into a car crash, don't fight the billion-dollar auto insurance companies alone. If you've been injured in a car crash, call Martinez and Associates today at 210-337-1111.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Texas, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
At San Antonio ISD, parents and students have a choice to pick the best schools, a choice to take programs that explore a student's interests, and a choice to grow while keeping the future in mind. With so many options to best fit a student's needs, why go anywhere else? Choose SAISD. Apply now at saisd.net/enroll or call 210-554-2660 for more information.
You're gonna see me shine, 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 shine. Walking on beams of light, 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 light. Oh, 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 oh.
When you're hit by a motor vehicle, there's nobody that tells you that there's most likely going to be a billion-dollar insurance company protecting the driver that just hit you. It's a mistake to play in traffic, just like it's a mistake to go against an auto insurance company all alone. When you get into a car crash, don't fight the billion-dollar auto insurance companies alone. If you've been injured in a car crash, call Martinez and Associates today at 210-337-1111.
At San Antonio ISD, parents and students have a choice to pick the best schools, a choice to take programs that explore a student's interests, and a choice to grow while keeping the future in mind. With so many options to best fit a student's needs, why go anywhere else? Choose SAISD. Apply now at saisd.net/enroll or call 210-554-2660 for more information.
Set to kick off for the Lions. Back B for the Cowboys, number 4, Rene Barrera, number 21, Reese Garcia.
And we bring you back live to the start of the third quarter. Remember, it was the Lions who won the coin toss and took the opening kickoff. And now, to start the third quarter, they're going to have to kick the ball away to the Cotulla Cowboys. Score leading 41-0 here after a half of play. And the Cowboys will take the possession or take the kickoff and go to the other side of the field again, coming back to that weak side shoulder. And I don't know. I need a chalkboard to describe that. But you've got somebody pursuing you, and you're on the sideline, and you cut back to the middle of the field. The lower shoulder is what they call it, not the high shoulder. It's hard to make a tackle with that trailing shoulder, and boy, you can tell that is a point of emphasis. And the little things, as Coach Comalander has told me many times, have the privilege of calling some games with Coach Comalander, as he points out some of the things that he thinks are important. Certainly, you want to listen to him, the success that he's had, but he calls it the little things that don't show up in a stat book, but they mean everything. And boy, I'm just really impressed with the mindset, if you will, or the emphasis on coming back to that weak side shoulder. 2nd down and 4 for the Tigers, and that's going to go around the right side on the quickly again, and again, not to belabor the point, but again to the weak side shoulder, and number 21 is a ball carrier. Reese Garcia is in the red zone.
Result of the play is a first down for the Cowboys.
First down for the Cotulla Cowboys in the red zone, and to bring you up to date with the volleyball game going on at the Sylvia Cardinals gym at Harlandale High School, all tied up at 2 sets apiece. So that one going to the 5th set. Here at SAISD Sports Complex, the handoff goes to, looks like it's number 18. That would be Alec Leja.
The ball carrier for the Cowboys. And it's a touchdown for the Cowboys.
And the officials will score that a touchdown.
Number 18, Alec Leja.
Alec Leja, wearing number 18 tonight, in the end zone. And that means that we're going to have Rene Barrera back out to kick another extra point. He is good on all but one of his attempts. The Lions were able to block one of his to keep him from having a perfect night. Well, now they're going to go for 2, and Rene Barrera in there. Looks like maybe at the Wildcat formation. It may be in to play. There's a flag on the play. They'll let the play continue. That usually means it's against the defense, but I don't think he got into the end zone, so it was not any good. The conversion is no good, and the Cowboys committed the penalty, so that one will be declined. The 2-point conversion was not successful, so let's come back and line up for a kickoff again. You're watching high school football on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel.
Ready! Set! Go!
It's a bad idea to run a foot race against these guys, just like it's a bad idea to go up against the billion-dollar auto insurance industry all alone.
Hire Martinez and Associates. With us, it's personal.
You're gonna see me shine, 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 shine. Walking on beams of a light, 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 light.
Martinez and Associates with RC Audio Sports from our origin in 2014. We appreciate Desi Martinez and Martinez and Associates for their loyalty and their belief in our mission. Going on 10 years now on our sponsorship team, and just impossible to convey how much we appreciate his support and the support of everyone who was on our sponsorship team currently. Our mission, again, we strive to provide positive light for the kids on the field, for the adults who are coaching them, their communities who support them, and the programs at these schools. And we couldn't do it without sponsorship support and Again, if you're out there and you like what we do and you've got a business that you think would benefit from from exposure on RC Audio Sports, give us a call. We'd be happy to collaborate with you. First and 10 for the Lions. A quick pass out to number 21. That's Dazzle Moore.
Kruger's pass complete to number 21. Moore.
At quarterback now for the Lions is number 4, Matthew Kroger, a senior. Wide receiver, defensive back, and also a quarterback. And we have a final now from the volleyball match going on at the Sylvia Cardenas Gymnasium. It's the Harlandale Indians who have won the 5th set, 15-12. The Indians have defeated the South End Bobcats and will advance to the playoffs. Kroger looking across the middle here at the SAISD Sports Complex. His intended receiver, Dazzle Moore. The ball will fall in front of him. Incomplete. So the down marker will go to 3 and third down and 4. Third down and 4, the first offensive possession for the Lions here in the third quarter. Matthew Kroger has taken over the quarterback duties. He's going to toss that one back to Dazzle Moore. It looks like he's got some running room pushing forward. He's got to get to the 35-yard line, and the officials say he did that. So move the chains, and a first down on the first series of downs, the first possession that the Lions have had here in the second half. Ball moved up to the 35-yard line. That was the line to gain. Greg Tracy in the chat room. Glad to see you in the chat room, Greg. Assuming that you are watching from Luling, Texas. Kroger across the middle. He'll be intercepted. That one is coming back, and it's Kroger who will make the tackle. It looked like number 8 was Carlos Ayala headed to the end zone. Kroger makes a tackle on the intercept, and that drive will come to an end. The Cotulla Cowboys now in possession of the ball at the YMLA Lions 26-yard line.
First down and 10 Cowboys at the Lions 26-yard line.
Rene Barrera handling the quarterback duties now for the Cougars. For the Cowboys. And he'll take the snap and run to the right edge. The Lions looked like they were going to give up some yardage, but the pursuit quickly gets there. About a 1-yard gain on the play. Rene Barrera looked like he had a big play ahead of him. We've got a Cotulla Cowboy on the turf. Looks like he's wanting to get up. The trainers are out to tend to him, and that's Rene Barrera who's going to be helped off the field. So we'll see if Frank Torres will move back into the quarterback position with the backup Rene Barrera being injured. Number 2, Frank Torres is indeed back at the quarterback spot. Trips here near us, a tight end on top, and the pitch goes to number 26, Trevor Rodriguez. A short gain on the play.
Taking down by number 21, Michelle Moore for the Lions.
The Ball at the 21-yard line. So the Cowboys not officially in, well, the ball at the 20, the nose of the ball at the 20-yard line. So I think we can call that officially in the red zone, an area of emphasis that Coach Esteban Rodriguez was sharing with us before the game. 3rd and about 3.5 from the 20-yard line. The Cowboys in the red zone. Torres will take the snap and will a 360 there by number 1, the ball carrier, Joe Rodriguez, and not much doing there. That'll make the down marker move over to 4, no gain on the play. And the YMLA Lions are 1 stop away from stalling this drive in the red zone. Frank Torres asking for the snap, shotgun, a quick drop back, looking across the middle. He's connected on the route, and the Lions quickly there, not in time to keep that from moving the chains. However, the ball will be spotted inside the 15-yard line at the 13-yard line. Cotulla Cowboys on the move again. 47-0 is the score. We're in the middle of the third quarter. And the Cotulla Cowboys looking to put another one up on the board here. Frank Torres got a flag on the play. Frank Torres moving his backfield around. Offsides is the call. Offsides is the call against the offense.
Penalty is on the Cowboys.
Offsides again will underscore the offsides penalty. Just hesitating there, not the call that you usually see made against an offense, but it can happen, and it happened there. Offsides against the offense, 5-yard penalty. Back to the 18-yard line. The Cowboys are going to hand that off on the jet sweep, and the Lions are there in a hurry. A lot of contact on the play. Tackled by number 42, Jamari Harris.
Defending on the play, number 42, Jamari Harris. Second down, Cowboys.
2nd and 12. Cotulla now with 2 men in the backfield. The handoff goes to number 26, Trevor Rodriguez. There'll be a flag thrown on the play as he turns the corner.
Penalty marker down. Samir is defending on the play for the Lions.
Holding is the preliminary indication, so take another 10 yards away from the Cowboys on this drive. We'll replay 2nd down, and the next snap will be from somewhere in the vicinity of the 25-yard line. 2nd down, and we're going to call that 23 yards. 2nd down and 23. The Cowboys can still earn a 1st down if they get to the 3-yard line and get a fresh set of downs. Don't necessarily have to score here in 3 downs and 2nd, 3rd, and 4th down. They were in the red zone. The couple of penalties have knocked them back out.
2nd down, Cowboys.
Again, in the shotgun formation, the fake handoff, the ball off the turf. The intended receiver is Ryan Sanchez.
For his pass incomplete. Intended for Ryan Sanchez for the Cotulla Cowboys. Brings up 3rd down.
So at 3rd down and long, we got some substitutions here for the Cotulla Cowboys. In the huddle, no hurry to break that huddle. The incomplete pass will stop the clock at 4 minutes and 38 seconds to play. We're in the 3rd quarter. Spread set, Twins on top, Twins on bottom. Frank Torres will drop back, but he's going to get a lot of purple. And the Cowboys going in the wrong direction on this possession. Frank Torres tackled for a loss way back here at the 43-yard line. I'm going to need a calculator to tell you how many yards that is going to be, how many yards will be needed to move the chains here. Well, they need to get to the 3-yard line. They're at the 43-yard line, so I guess that's a pretty easy math problem. 4th down and 40. As explosive as the Cowboys have been playing, not outside of the realm of possibilities that they can convert this, but it'll be a tough one. Trips bunch up tight, rolls to the left, he can throw back. He's got a receiver and got behind the end zone. Number 1, Joe Rodriguez. We saw the Cowboys run that play in the other direction. This time they put the trips up there on top. Frank Torres will roll to his left here, right-handed thrower. He's got to fix his feet. And big number 1, Joe Rodriguez, running that post route, sure hands, pulls it in, scores for the Cowboys. So again, as we said, not outside the realm of possibilities. The Cowboys have shown a lot of explosiveness, now up by 53, and will try to convert a 2-point attempt here. Frank Torres handling the quarterback duties. He's going to roll to his right, a little bit of a run-pass option, a flag, so I don't think this play will stand. Holding against the Cowboys, so that's going to move it back 10 yards. The extra point, although Frank Torres scored, will not count. Strike that one from the books, move it back 10 yards, and the Cowboys will try again. The Cotulla Cowboys 1-3 in district play. Have lost to Nixon, Smiley, and Stockdale and Poth. Last week beating Italia, and looks like they are on their way to 2 district wins in a row. A 7-team district, 15-3 AD2 is 7 teams in the district, and do the math. 4 go, so you got to be better than 3 of them. And 3 wins generally will get you better than 3 of the teams in a 7-team district. This could be win number 2 for the Cowboys. Frank Torres looking downfield. He's going to stay behind the line of scrimmage and keep his passing option. He's going to go the other way on the other side of the hash. Got a flag again. I don't think this one is going to count either. And bring that one back. Very difficult to block for a ball carrier who has changed directions like that. A lot of times that's why punt returns and kickoff, long punt returns and long kickoff returns don't stand, or they get nullified by a penalty because of the change of directions. You've got a good angle on a defender, and then the ball carrier changes directions. The angle becomes opposite of what it was, and what was a legal block is what you were going to block him in the front numbers, and all of a sudden he goes the other way, and you're going to have to block him in the back numbers. We got a timeout. The Cowboys will regroup after 2 straight penalties on a 2-point conversion. Gives us an opportunity to visit about Presidio Concrete. Hector Gonzalez, Dre Gutierrez, 5 years in the business. What a mark they've made already. We've been telling you their story for 2 years. They've done the concrete work at the San Antonio Zoo, the Gorilla Enclosure. They've done the concrete work at Veterans Memorial Stadium. But that just gives you an idea of how big a job that they are capable of. Don't hesitate to call them if you've got something on your own property. If you've got something on your own property, you're a homeowner and you want a slab built for a shed or for a patio or maybe a driveway, they can do that as well. If the work includes concrete, your call should include Presidio. Let's put it that way. Hector Gonzalez, Dre Gutierrez, be happy to take your call and get that work done. If you're a homeowner, if you're a big-time contractor, landed a big job and it's got concrete in it, make sure Presidio Concrete knows about that work and has an opportunity to submit a bid on the subcontracting work. A 40-yard field goal now for Rene Barrera. And long enough and good. Rene Barrera, who left the field limping a little while ago, certainly not at full strength, but he's good enough for a 40-yard field goal. Then we'll extend the lead now. Well, it was not a field goal. It was an extra point conversion. It's not going to go for 3. It was a 40-yard extra point conversion, and he'll extend the lead now to 54-0. Rene Barrera showing some foot skills, showing some kicking skills. Mac Hague Southway Ford, located in the heart of Southside San Antonio on IH-35 between Zarzamora and Highway 16. Anthony Martinez, David Benavides will help you navigate through a process that can get complicated, the purchase of a new or a pre-owned vehicle. Make sure that if you have a new or pre-owned vehicle in your future, that future also includes a visit with David Benavides or Anthony Martinez at Mac Hague Southway Ford. They'll make sure you get the best deal on the car. Make sure that you get the best trade-in value on the existing car that you want to trade in for that transaction. Mac Hague Southway Ford. Thank you, Anthony and David, for your work and making sure that this collaboration works. We hope it's a long-term collaboration. First year on the sponsorship team for Mac Hague Southway Ford. A line drive kick. It'll be Dazzle Moore who will return it. Upfield, get contacted at about the 28-yard line, and the Lions will start their possession from there. A nice tackle by number 5, Jerome Ramirez of the Cotulla Cowboys.
Number 5, John Navarro on the defense for the Lions. First down and 10 Lions from their own 29-yard line.
The ball will be eventually spotted at the 30. It looks like the ball's going to get spotted at the 30. A generous spot for the Lions. First and 10 from there. And Matthew Kroger still at the quarterback spot for the Lions. Amir is right behind him. A bobbled snap, and Kroger's got to go down to make sure he retains possession. A 1-yard gain on the scramble, bring up a second down and 9.
Depending on the play for the Cowboys, number 55, Eduardo Ortega.
Matthew Kroger over here on the sideline getting instructions from the Lions coaching staff. Still plenty of time on the play clock. Yours truly, Robert Villafranca, handling play-by-play tonight. Production by Cesar Mendez and Reese Robinson and Gavin Quintanilla at the cameras tonight. Great team to work with. Thank you for joining us. Kroger, under center, sends Dazzle Moore in motion. Hands the ball off to Amirez, and Amirez right up the gut to the 43-yard line. Move the chains, a first down. A nice play from scrimmage for the YMLA Lions.
Taken down by number 18, Alec Leja for the Cowboys. Result of the play was a first down for the Lions.
Cody Knowlton, the PA announcer tonight here at SAISD Complex. Michael Berryman handling the game clock duties. Dazzle Moore again in motion, and the handoff will go to Amirez once again. The result will be quite different. This time Alec Leja in the backfield. Well, the forward progress will be given to Amirez to the line of scrimmage. So no gain on the play, no loss on the play. Second down and 10.
No gain on the play. Second down.
Matthew Kroger back into the huddle for the Lions. We're in the final minute of the third quarter. Second down and 10 for the Lions. Kroger in shotgun formation. Amir is right behind him. And Dazzle Moore will go in motion. Oh, my goodness. Matthew Kroger hit hard after the whistle, but the officials will not give that a consequence. Sometimes a defender is in full speed there, and Matthew Kroger has stopped because he heard the whistle, and the defender didn't stop and just was leveled. No penalty on that, and a false start for the Lions, moves it back 5 yards. Second down and 15 now. 19 seconds left to play in this third quarter. Movement all over the place. The Cowboys moved first, but it didn't look like the Lions were able to get the snap off in time while the Cowboys were in the neutral zone. And the Cowboy defender got back in time. Then the Lions offensive lineman moved, so that's going to be a false start. So two back-to-back false starts. The Lions going backwards here on this possession. Second down and 20 now. And the clock will wind down to zeros. The clock will wind down to zeros here, and that'll send us to the fourth quarter. You're watching high school football from the SAISD Sports Complex. We are on RC Audio Sports 2, The Dose. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back.
The San Antonio Independent School District has the resources, the staff, and the schools to take your inspiration and make it a reality. No matter where you live, what language you speak, or where you want to go, SAISD will get you there. Register now at saisd.net/enroll or call 210-554-2660.
Ready! Set! Go!
It's a bad idea to run a foot race against these guys, just like it's a bad idea to go up against the billion-dollar auto insurance industry all alone.
Hire Martinez and Associates. With us, it's personal.
And we move now to the fourth quarter with the Cotulla Cowboys firmly in control of this game, 54-0. Matthew Kroger will roll to his right. He's got Cruz Mason Pena on the sideline. And they connect. A nice throw and catch there for the Lions. The Cowboys have a player on the field, and the trainers are going to be out to tend to him. We're going to take a break while they do that.
At San Antonio ISD, parents and students have a choice to pick the best schools, a choice to take programs that explore a student's interests, and a choice to grow while keeping the future in mind. With so many options to best fit a student's needs, why go anywhere else? Choose SAISD. Apply now at saisd.net/enroll or call 210-554-2660 for more information.
¿Has estado en un choque? Es ilegal que un abogado se ponga en contacto contigo primero. Si el tubo lo hiciera, podría arruinar su caso. No confíes en abogados que rompen la ley. Martinez y Asociados, elegido como el mejor bufete de abogados de San Antonio durante 3 años, después de haber estado en un choque. Ve con alguien en quien puedas confiar. Llama a Martinez y Asociados. Con nosotros es personal.
Llame al 210-337-1111.
And we bring you back live to the SAISD Sports Complex. Robert Villafranca alongside Cesar Mendez, Reese Robinson, and Gavin Quintanilla doing some great work on the cameras here from the complex. Always a pleasure to work with this team. Bobby Mendez over on RC Audio Sports at Memorial Stadium. Alamo Heights Mules playing the Cowboys there. Kroger rolling to his right again. Boy, a nice connection along the right sideline. And that was Cruz Mason Pena. So two nice throws and catches for the Lions. Matthew Kroger extending the play and looking downfield, getting rid of the ball in time before he goes out of bounds. And Cruz Mason Pena right there with him. Good set of hands there for Cruz Mason Pena. Two nice catches on the sideline. So a fresh set of downs for the Lions. Matthew Kroger handling the quarterbacking duties. Anthony Amaris behind him, and as Matthew takes a snap from shotgun. Matthew will evade the pressure, and the ball comes free and goes out of bounds. It might have been to the benefit of the Lions as it rolled forward, and you can do that on first down. Fumble the ball and roll forward and benefit from the roll. But the officials calling Kroger down at contact, so not a first down after all. Second down and 2. Ball at the Cowboy 31-yard line. Shotgun formation again. Kroger will drop back, put it up in the air, up for grabs. There's contact with the ball up in the air, and the flags fly from about the pockets of 3 or 4 officials. My guess is going to be defensive pass interference. Yeah, it is. The referee, Ron Shaw, will confirm that. So a 15-yard penalty, that is for high school football. An automatic first down. The ball was at the 31-yard line, so you'll get the benefit of all 15 yards. It won't be half the distance from the 31. 15 yards from 31. We'll put the ball at the 16. Move the down marker to 1. Fresh set of downs. First and 10 for the Lions at the Cotulla Cowboy 16-yard line. Got a timeout on the field, and Coach Rodriguez is going to visit with his defense. Always a tough call here. Do you go with the team that you have? Do you put your first team back in there? You're working on a shutout. We'll see what they come back with. Yvette Day is Soul Rose Medicare Legacy. If you are eligible for Medicare insurance, or if you're going to become eligible in 2026, make sure that you take that phone number on the screen down. Yvette Deas can help you navigate through a process that can get very complicated. October, November, December is the re-enrollment period. And even if you loved your insurance policy for 2025, what happens at the end of every year is that policies can change. What you had in 2025, same exact policy, can be different in 2026. Call Yvette Deas and let her know what your specific needs are. Let her know what your current insurance is. Have her allow her to do some research and to come back with you with a couple of options: option A, option B, option C, according to your needs, according to what you say that you need. This is option A, B, and C, and she'll help you. She'll walk you through what can be a pretty complicated process. Yvette Deas, Soul Rose Medicare Legacy. Kroger, get some gold jerseys on him in a hurry before he's able to read and find a receiver. So he'll be tackled for a loss, a sack for the Cotulla Cowboys. That pocket collapsed in a hurry for Matthew Kroger. Really did not even have an opportunity to look downfield. After a loss of 5, we'll call that second down and 15. Inside of 9 minutes here in the fourth quarter, the YMLA Lions looking for a score, trying to get some points up on the board. Ease the loss just a little bit of a consolation to score in the fourth quarter. Still trying here. Matthew Kroger is going to roll to his left. Again, he's got a bunch of gold jerseys chasing him, and boy, before the play can develop, the defense is all over Matthew Kroger. He's back to the line of scrimmage, so still at the 21, third down and 16.
Brings up third down.
So the pocket's going to have to hold its integrity. He just a little bit to give Matthew Kroger. He's not the tallest quarterback that you're going to find on a high school field, so he's going to need some protection and a clean pocket. If you're going to expect him to find anything over the middle, he's going to stay in the pocket. So probably his targets are over the middle. They've rolled him out a couple of times, but again, that pocket's going to have to hold a little bit longer for Matthew Kroger if the Lions expect him to get this ball off. And again, like a sieve, here comes the defensive line, and Kroger being chased. He's going to make the first guy miss back to the 18-yard line, and The clock will continue to roll as a forward progress was stopped before he got out of bounds.
Brings up fourth down.
So this will be fourth down. The Cotulla Cowboys wanting that shutout. Clearly haven't gotten a shutout yet in district play. They held Natalia to 7 points, held Nixon Smiley to 7, lost that one 6-7, but gave up a touchdown. Gave up one touchdown in 2 of their previous district games. Have a shutout on the board, and they're doing their best to preserve it. Kroger will take the snap, and again, quickly, he's got a receiver across the middle, and that's going to get batted down by number 21. That is Reese Garcia. So the pass is incomplete. We've got a flag back here around Matthew Kroger. Personal foul and roughing the passer. That's going to come with an automatic first down. A fresh set of downs. Matthew Kroger paying the price for it, however. Hit after he released the ball, and a personal foul roughing the passer is the call. So an automatic first down, half the distance to the goal line, a fresh set of downs, the ball at the 10. So lay the chains down. It's a first and goal, YMLA. So the Cotulla Cowboys will donate to the Lions a fresh set of downs. Move them up to the 10-yard line and make it that much more difficult to preserve that goose egg that is showing up on the board right now. Matthew Kroger, haven't had a run play in a while. Maybe from the 10-yard line they'll give it a go. Not this time. Drop back, back shoulder. The defender is there, 50-50 ball, and neither of the 50s come down with that incomplete. Matthew Cruz Mason, the target, and always a good risk and a 50-50 ball, a good set of hands, and good reach Matthew Cruz Mason has. That one falls incomplete. Well defended by the Cowboys. The winds have shifted just a little bit. Got a winds coming from the south, behind the back. Oh, over the top, and this time a stop and go for Matthew Cruz Mason. He got behind the defender on the stop and go, had the defender bite on the stop route, got behind him, but unable to connect. Third and go, ball resting at the 10. Lions doing all they can to take that goose egg off the scoreboard. 6 minutes and 9 seconds left to play. We're in the fourth quarter at the SAISD Sports Complex. You're watching this game on RC Audio Sports 2, the Dose YouTube channel. Quick drop. Here comes a rush in the flat. Dazzle Moore at the 5-yard line. In the flat, he caught it. The ball is caught inside the 5-yard line. Hit hard, and he's going to be slow off the turf. The trainers will be out to tend to him. We're going to take a break while they do that.
The San Antonio Independent School District has the resources, the staff, and the schools to take your inspiration and make it a reality. No matter where you live, what language you speak, or where you want to go, SAISD will get you there. Register now at saisd.net/enroll or call 210-554-2660.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Texas, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
¿Has estado en un choque? Es ilegal que un abogado se ponga en contacto contigo primero. Si el tubo lo hiciera, podría arruinar su caso. No confíes en abogados que rompen la ley. Martinez y Asociados, elegido como el mejor bufete de abogados de San Antonio durante 3 años, después de haber estado en un choque. Ve con alguien en quien puedas confiar. Llama a Martinez y Asociados. Con nosotros es personal.
Llame al 210-337-1111.
And we bring you back live to the SAISD Sports Complex. Good news for YMLA fans and for everybody watching the game. Dazzle Moore up and off the field on his own, under his own power. Jordan Johnson back in to take the snap, but the Lions will call a timeout and will visit.
Timeout, Lions.
Call the troops over to visit. Gives us an opportunity to share 7 Cents Media. Sebastian Castro, Isaiah Castro, Arissa Castro, Caleb Castro, all a part of 7 Cents Media. Also a part of RC Audio Sports. You've seen their professional work on our cameras and our photography. If you have a podcast that you want to have professionally produced, if you have a documentary, a music video, a big event that you'd like videographed, even streamed, the Art 7 Cents Media can do that. You've seen their wonderful work right here on RC Audio Sports. Have them do that for you as well. So Jordan Johnson has re-entered the ball game now, and Matthew. Well, he's going to go out to the wideout. Matthew Kroger will stay at the quarterback, of course, with Dazzle Moore out. Johnson had to come back in for that spot. Kroger will roll to his right. He sees a receiver, but unable to reach him. Incomplete pass, and the ball will go over on downs. A bend, but don't break. The Cotulla Cowboys defense. Intended receiver was Nathan Reed, but the ball way short of him. Bounced about hit the turf about a yard in front of him. Not much of a chance to make the catch on that play. So the Cotulla Cowboys will preserve the goose egg up on the scoreboard. The Lions unable to score after getting deep into Cowboy territory. And here come the Cowboys. From their own 5-yard line, a 1st and 10, a shotgun and a flag will fly. And, false start against the Cowboys, half the distance that will go.
Penalty marker down from the Cowboys.
So a false start against the Cowboys will move the ball back half the distance to the goal line. That'll be the 2.5-yard line. So. First down again, first down and 12.5 yards for the Cowboys as the clock approaches the 4-minute mark here. The handoff goes to the running back in the end zone, looking for a number here. He's out to out beyond the 5-yard line, not quite the 10. So the Cowboys keeping it on the ground, turning up the clock here.
Ball carrier was number 26, Trevor Rodriguez for the Cowboys.
Trevor Rodriguez, Cody Knowlton tells us, was the ball carrier and able to get a number on the play. So 2nd down and 8 for the Cowboys. Able to take the snap without having to have their feet in their own end zone.
Ayala on the quarterback keeper. Taken down by number 3, Sebastian Severa.
Number 8, Carlos Ayala now handling the quarterback duties for the Cowboys. A short gain on the play out beyond the 10-yard line, 3rd down and 3. The handoff. Around the right side, got some running room again to the weak side shoulder, and zig and a zag, serpentine run for Trevor Rodriguez out beyond midfield.
For the Cowboys, taken down by number 3, Savetta for the Lions, and that's good for a 1st down.
So ball, the nose of the football resting at the 50-yard line. The Cowboys will have to snap the ball one more time before we get to the 2-minute break. A high snap. Alec Leja will take the handoff. Will bounce off the first two defenders. And Mason Cruz Pena finally will end the play. Leja after a 2-yard gain.
Taken down by number 88, Pena, for the Lions.
And so that's going to get us down to the 2-minute mark this year, high schools and colleges as well, taking a 2-minute warning break. This is Robert Villafranca on RC Audio Sports 2 from the SAISD Sports Complex. We're going to take a short break, come back for the last 2 minutes.
You're gonna see me shine, 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 shine. Walking on beams of a light, 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 light.
And we are back live as the handoff goes to number 26. He's around the left side, coming back to the middle. He's not going to get tackled. He's going to get all the way to the end zone. Trevor Rodriguez will score that one. So that'll get the score up to 60, and Rene Barrera will come back out into the field to try to get that 61st point on the board for the Cowboys. A two-point conversion. Rene Barrera was injured on an earlier play. The two-point conversion is good. The pass to Roberto Perales scores. You're watching high school football on the RC Audio Sports 2 YouTube channel. Don't go away.
When you're hit by a motor vehicle, there's nobody that tells you that there's most likely going to be $1 billion insurance company protecting the driver that just hit you. It's a mistake to play in traffic, just like it's a mistake to go against an auto insurance company all alone. When you get into a car crash, don't fight the $1 billion auto insurance companies alone. If you've been injured in a car crash, call Martinez and Associates today at 210-337-1111.
You're gonna see me shine, 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 shine. Walking on beams of a light, 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 light.
For the Lions. Set to receive the kickoff.
And so we are back at the SAISD Sports Complex here for this District 15 3A D2 football game. The Cotulla Cowboys dominating this one against the YMLA Lions 62-0 as they kick the ball off. John Navarro will take the squib kick, and the Cotulla Cowboys are all over it. No gain after he gains possession of the football. The Lions out. Lions offense out on the field. We are After this game, we are going to head to the field and see if we can get a short visit in with Coach Rodriguez, the victorious coach of the Cotulla Cowboys. Second win for the Cowboys in district play this year. We will announce our offensive and defensive players of the game on social media. We won't announce them here on our stream. We'll announce them on social media. We have platforms on Facebook and Instagram and X. Visit us. For the announcement, the pass goes to Anthony Ramirez, and he's out beyond the line to gain. So a fresh set of downs for the Lions as they try to move the ball downfield. 40 seconds, clock rolling. This is Robert Villafranca, brought you play-by-play tonight. Cesar Mendez has been at the tech table doing a wonderful job picking the best pictures for us and getting the pictures for us. Gavin Quintanilla and Reese Robinson doing the hard work out there. And again, we thank you for joining us here on RC Audio Sports 2. We'll be back next week here at the SAISD Sports Complex. Visit us on our social media. We'll keep you posted on all of our streaming schedule. Matthew Kroger getting rid of the football, and the officials say wind the clock for the final 5 seconds, and that'll be it. 62-0. The Cotulla Cowboys will be victorious here today for Cesar Mendez and Reese Robinson, Gavin Quintanilla on RC Audio Sports 2. We wish you a good night. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time. Good night.
¿Has estado en un choque? Es ilegal que un abogado se ponga en contacto contigo primero. Si el tubo lo hiciera, podría arruinar su caso. No confíes en abogados que rompen la ley. Martinez y Asociados, elegido como el mejor bufete de abogados de San Antonio durante 3 años, después de haber estado en un choque. Ve con alguien en quien puedas confiar. Llama a Martinez y Asociados. Con nosotros es personal.
Llame al 210-33